That was too stressful. Okay. I've been MIA again. That's mostly because of school and because of work. I'm 3 days into a 4-day stretch that's been kicking my behind. But hey, Eagles got the job done against the Cowboys. I wanted to make some Dallas videos, but I didn't have the time this week. I really did not, truly. I was almost always out of the house. Typically, I like to record stuff on Wednesday, Thursday, and I was out of the house on both days. I couldn't do anything about that, so I'm sorry. Especially with the bye week now, I'll try to make some stuff. But talking about the Eagles game. Eagles win 28-23. Let's just get the last drive out of the way. That was one of the ugliest and most stressful drives I've ever seen. And I think the Dallas Cowboy fans can agree. Neither of us want to see that type of drive ever again happen in the history of the sport because it was so goddamn dreadful to watch. I mean, starts off really good for Dallas, right? The PI, but Bradbury gets hurt, and we think it could be something really severe. He looked like he tweaked his knee, the way it bent, hyperextension, maybe something with the ligaments, like an ACL or something like that. We were worried. Cowboys had a few quick passes, got some more chunk yardage, another penalty on the Eagles. Darius Slay goes down, and he's holding his shoulder, his chest area. And I'm like, this just has all the signs for Dallas Cowboy we're just going to give it to them, like we always do, We can't beat this team, and here, just when you think we have the best chance of beating them, we're going to beat ourselves, and we're also going to lose them in the process. But Bradbury comes back, there's an encroachment penalty, then Darius Slay comes back, there's a false start on the Cowboys, we sack him, and then there's another penalty, delay a game, and all of a sudden, it's like 2nd and goal on the Eagles' 30, and like I said, I set the sack a little bit too early, but we sacked him. They went for a long shot, didn't happen, and then the last play was it, And, again, way too stressful. I think my biggest concern that I have with the Eagles defense is the front four. People want to complain about oh God, I can't think. People want to complain about the James Bradbury, the secondary, but I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this work. But that pass rush ain't doing nothing, dude. I'm sorry. There is no pass rush whatsoever getting to Prescott for most of that game. He gets out of the pocket. Eventually, someone comes open, and then it's a big play. And you're like, oh, well, why didn't Bradbury or Slay cover the guy? Well, because Hassan Reddick and company could not keep Dak contained and could not get to him before he scrambled out of the pocket. That's a problem the Eagles really need to address. Jalen Hurts played a great game. DeAndre Swift was okay. He had a couple scares with a few fumbles. One of them wasn't really his fault. Him and A.J. Brown collided, and it was a really, really ugly play. A.J. Brown had a nice touchdown. No 125 yards, but we got the dub and a touchdown for him, so that's fine. Jalen Hurts did have a scare, and I was at work, so I didn't see the play, so I still don't know how it looked at all, but I know that he got hit in the knee, and he was struggling to get up. And then the Eagles gave the ball to the Cowboys, and then we just went to halftime. But then came back, hit a huge touchdown to Devontae Smith, and the rest is history. The Eagles managed to keep the lead and win the game. And I'm really happy about that. Jalen Hurts is really proving himself as a passer right now, which is fantastic. I'm really loving what I'm seeing from him. I just want the Eagles to keep being more balanced. And hey, Rashad Penny sighting, baby. He didn't look too bad. He didn't get too many snaps, but for what he did, not too bad. I hope we utilize him more often because his style of running is very different to Kenneth Gainwell and Swift. And hey, Gainwell got a touchdown, fixing his mistake or repaying the mistake that was the fumble in within the 5-yard line against the Commanders last week. Not the prettiest game. No turnovers by either side outside of, I guess, CeeDee Lamb's fumble on the lateral play at the end of the game. Doesn't really count. And, of course, turnovers on down don't count as turnovers either for some reason. But at the end of the day, Eagles did what they needed to do. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done against a team that's been, for the most part, dominating them when both sides are healthy. So, since 2019, or 2018, really. The last time the Eagles really were dominant over the Cowboys was 2017. Because we got swept by them in 2018. We beat them in 2019. But then in 2020, split with them. 2021, I'm pretty sure we got swept. And then last year, we split with them again. But we did not see Hurts play Prescott. Prescott played Minshew. Hurts played whoever it was. But yeah, you get the point. Eagles win the game. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I'll see you all this week. We're going to talk some stuff about the Eagles. And we're going to cover some other stuff around the league since the Eagles are on a bye week Much needed. Let's get healthy. Fly goes fly. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.